if you're a mother or father, or really anyone who has a brother or a son, this video is for you. Please do watch it through to make sure that it's appropriate for your son or daughter to watch. But specifically today, I want to speak on sons, South Sudanese sons, okay? If your son or brother is in high school, planning to graduate, or has graduated, this video is for them. The reason I'm saying sons because I have close to 20,000 South Sudanese in my Facebook. So I get a lot of people's feeds on my timeline that I get to see, hey, so-and-so graduated. And I noticed that a lot of females graduate beyond high school. So I'm not really so much worried about females graduating college and navigating that. But what I have noticed that there's not a lot of men or young men and sons and youth who are male graduating beyond high school, or even sometime not graduating high school at all. So today I want to speak to you as a sister to you because there's some things that I wish I knew while I was also navigating college. And I'm here to tell you, basically, right? And also I felt this is appropriate topic because, I see a lot of people graduating. And to everybody who graduated, congratulations. I was telling a couple of the families here in my city that if your daughter or son or any child really graduates high school, you as a parent did a wonderful job. And even if they don't graduate, honestly, you can't really blame yourself. But high school is very tough. The demons that you fight in high school is tougher than the one you fight in college. So if your child graduate, just give yourself, a clap and a pat in the back and to just say congratulations to you guys. So like I said, today's topic is mainly for sons. So what I want to start with, when we hear our parents say, please go to school, go to college, go do this, you as a son, you may not understand why. And at times, we women understand just because we usually the one cleaning the house, we take care of our younger siblings, we're constantly more in the house than males, okay? Or so I'm not so much worried on that, okay? But I'm talking to the sons specifically. The reason when your father and mother tell you that you need to finish school, not because they just want you to have a paper, but this paper open doors for you. But it's not really just doors for you. I want you to see a different perspective. I want you to see how your family is right now. You may see that your mom works 12, 16, 17 hours, your dad the same. Okay? But they missed a lot of things. When you were in school, they maybe didn't go to your basketball games, teachers meeting, some people even miss people's graduation, to be honest. Mothers mostly made it to graduations. Fathers, some of them may not have, okay? Why? Because they're working. So when your mother and father is telling you, my son, I want you to graduate, they're saying, I don't want you to live the life I lived. I don't want you to be out of the house so much that you neglect your own children as I have neglected you because I have to work. Degree says what? You are qualified to get paid at certain level. That you're certified, that you have the right appropriate education level to get paid certain level. If you don't have a degree in certain areas, you can't get paid certain amount. then your job or your career path is very limited in what you can and can't do. Another thing I want to say is that you as a man, when you are financially secure, even when you're not home, at least your wife can be home and not have to work. So, not both parents are no longer home, but one cannot be home because they're working all the time. But you are able to give your wife the opportunity to stay home with your children to raise them. When you don't have a degree, even high school diploma, your job field, your job, what's the word? But your job opportunities is very small. And that's why تشوف كتير أبهاتنا وأمهاتنا, they work in sharka. There's nothing wrong with sharka, guys, because that sharka is the one that helped you graduate. It is that sharka that kept you alive. It is that sharka that put food in your plate. But your family, your mother and father, understand the sacrifice. They sacrifice to keep that job, to keep you alive, to get you to this point of graduating. But they don't like it. They don't even want it. But because of educational limitation, they have no other choice but to accept that blue-collar job. That blue-collar job, I want you to go around and see South Sudanese women and South Sudanese men. You will see a lot of them they have body pain, knees issues, shoulder issues, especially if you work in meat company. Your shoulder, some people's shoulder got dislocated. Those who work 12-hour shifts, 17-hour shift, their knees are hurting. They have arthritis. A lot of them has a lot of knee replacement. A lot of health issues. So when your parents are telling you, my son and my daughter, I want you to complete high school, I want you to go to college, because they don't want you to go through what they went through. And even the reason you are in America, because they want you to have a better life than they have. So it's not about just parents telling you what to do and what to say and what. No, they're telling you, I don't want you to suffer as I have suffered. They want you to get a job that you can go to work in the morning, come in the afternoon, and still have time with your family. They want you to get a job that even if you have an emergency, that you can take it off without getting points. That you have time to go with your family and have fun. That you as a man could be working and your wife staying home taking care of your children. If you notice something, those wealthy men, they don't have their wife working. Why? Because they understand the value of a parent staying home. You yourself know what you went through when your parents are not there. You know the feeling when you're playing basketball and they're not there. You know the feeling when there's a teacher parent meeting and they're not there. So why would you want to repeat the same thing? Now you can say, Amna, yes, I can get money. Yes, you can. You can get money without a degree. But are you training your mind also to be that entrepreneur? Are you training your mind to get there? Or are you just playing it by ear? Because I started a business. I functioned a business. So I understand how business works. You can't just play it by ear. You have to have plan. Not just plan money. And even if you don't have money, you can go to the bank, but bank needs you to actually write a business plan, finance plan, and give it to them that within this year, this is how much I'm going to make. And even that business account has to have money coming in to remain open. A lot of our South Sudanese young men are not going beyond high school, if even they finish high school. But today I want to encourage you to do that. Another thing you might say, Amna, well, the reason I don't want to go to college because I don't know what to major in. Let me tell you something, guys. Again, it is about saying I am qualified to be in this pay bracket. If you don't know what you want to do, it's okay. Get an associate in general education, because that alone will increase your income. Just go take generals. Math, English, science, that. Don't go to a 4-year university, which I will talk about this in a few minutes. Get an associate degree. Have knowledge. Let me tell you, there's a difference between those who went to school and those who didn't go to school. When you conversate, لما تكلم الناس تعرف منو مشى beyond high school ومنو ما مشى بالطريقة اللي هم بيكلموا وفي شنو هم بيكلموا فيه. Maybe let me speak in English because you guys may not speak Arabic. You can tell when somebody who went to school beyond middle school, beyond high school, beyond college, because you hear the conversation. They have what they're talking about, even what interests them. The world is growing, the world is improving, the world is growing in knowledge. You have to grow with it. If you don't know what you want and what major to go for, get your associates. Still go to school. Number 2 that I want to say about school, don't be like me, who I hear, oh, this university, to figure like, oh, I need to go to university. Certain education, you don't need the biggest well-known universities. As long as they're accredited, meaning that it's approved by the education department that yes, they provide the necessary education to qualify to work at this job and get a certificate. That's all that matters. If I am you, I would start at a community college because I have a lot of student loan debt. Okay, I would start at a community college in town. Forget all this out of town. I know you guys are young. I was there, trust me. So you could take this or not. It's up to you. Because I know the excitement also that comes with that, hey, I graduated, I want to get out of town, I don't want to be in the same town, I want to go to university. Trust me, I've been in all of it. I wanted to go to private school. I did all of it. But if you want to reach your goal in a way that you don't have to be in debt, faster and smarter, and then when you graduate, you don't have debt and start right away saving and building your family, go to a community college. If you don't know what you want, again, get 2-year degree, associate degree in general education. Why? Because when you get into college, you come to learn. I changed my career so many times. You come to find, okay, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I like this. But by the time you find what you like, you want to be prepared that you finish all the requirement, that when you can just jump in it without any issue, because you did all your math, you did all your science, you did all your writing, everything. You can now jump in it quickly and not waste another years trying to do generals. That was a mistake I did. I kept changing from major to major, not getting my generals done. Okay? And even if you know what you want, start again in a community college the credit can transfer to a 4-year college. Why? Because you want to save money. A 4-year college, university, is expensive than a college or technical, or a tech, community college, or whichever they call it. Technical college, yeah. Or you can do, those technical college provide like CDL, they provide like technician, they provide like welding. Right when you're done, you what? Go into work right away. That's also a good thing. Out of state, you pay a lot of money. You run out of FAFSA. FAFSA doesn't pay everything. It doesn't pay everything. And I never really found a scholarship in college that really, they say it's there, but when I went in there, it's so many people. I never really applied for it. So I'm not even going to talk about it. It's only now that I applied for scholarship through my job, and my job now is paying. That I got approved for. So you can also do that. You can find a place that you can work at. Like, for example, if you want to be a nurse, you can start at a CNA, go work at a hospital, then get that scholarship from the hospital to pay for you to be a nursing student. They pay for it, you're debt free, and you have a job as you're in school, and after you graduate, you have a secure job. Most of these jobs says what? We need what? An experience. They say we need an experience. You can't work here unless you have an experience. Yeah, you wonder how can I get an experience? One, a student. They want you to work. Now, if you cannot work and go to school, please stay with your mother and father in the house. Go to school full-time, finish quickly. I wish I had that opportunity, but unfortunately, I did not have that opportunity. I was constantly working 2 to 3 jobs, trying to maintain everything, bills, what. It took me 10 years to finish, but I never stopped, and I'm now getting my master's. Now, don't stop no matter what. Even if you have to take one class. If you're saying I'm the same like you, have to work and go to school. I took 1, 2, 3 class, 10 years to get a bachelor's degree. But now it's taking me less to get master's because I'm still working full-time right now. I'm working full-time and go to school full-time. Last quarter, I went beyond full-time. I took beyond full-time credit and I almost died. Because I'm determined to finish. If you put your mind into wanting to finish something, you can do it. Life is tough and will be tough. I cannot tell you it's going to be rainbows and sunshine. They're lying to you. Adulthood is tough. I would not recommend that if you graduated high school right now that you take a break, because I notice a lot of males, and also I work in a field where I work with young people, okay? So I'm not just talking about just South Sudanese in that area. I notice males. Anyone who usually anyone who, not everyone, majority of people that I notice from work experience, community, and social media, males, when they graduate high school and start working and see money, most of them don't go back to school. I don't know why, but they don't go back. It is only those who are with mission and goal driven are the one who say, you know what, even if I have money, I'm going. There are those who are out there. But majority of the people I've seen and I noticed and I work with, once they see money, college looks like, why do I even need to go? So I recommend if you graduated or going to graduate, go to college right away. Even if you have to take one class online. When you have an associate degree, even if you want to work in Shirka, you can get a better position. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I also recommend that, well, it's not really a recommendation. Like I stated earlier, it is important as a man that you are stable, that you're financially prepared. But if you can pay for college or school while you're working, it'd be the best. If you can't, take loans. But pay it as soon as you can. Because what happened to me was, they used to tell me, I'm going to take a loan, you can pay it later. Now I can't even pay it. So if you can avoid loans, meaning going to a place that you can work, they can pay for you, just using Pell Grant, going to community college, working while going to school. Some people can't really work while going to school. So find whatever balance is for you. But if you can avoid loans, you know, that's why you don't want to go outside state. That's why you don't want to go to universities right away. Some things you have to, like if you're going for sport, if you're getting degrees like law, medicine, those big things, yes, certain school you have to go to look good, that, hey, I graduated from here, hire me. But all of us other people, no, it doesn't really matter. Once you come out here in the world, it doesn't matter, as long as the United States accredited people says that you qualify, that this school that you graduate from qualifies for you to work in this field. It doesn't matter. Your boss doesn't say, oh, this person is from Harvard, this person is from community college. They go for experience. They go by what they look at you during an interview. Those human to human skills. It is only certain field that really matters where you come from. That's one thing I wish somebody told me. It really doesn't matter in certain career field that you have to be this university. It's only a psychological thing. I graduated from university to get a bachelor's degree, and I'm a lot of debt. Now, guess what? I am still in university, but online. Before, I'm like, no, I have to go face to face. No. Okay? So, I hope this video makes sense. I wish some of these things people told me, but I had to find out the hard way. And one thing I really wish, like I said, it took me 10 years to get my bachelor's degree, but I wish I had that opportunity to really go to school full time. So as a parent, if you can give your children that opportunity to really just go full time and finish, is the best. If not, it's okay. They can get part time here and there, you know, and work. But it's not everybody's able to go to school and work. Okay? And to finish with this, if your child doesn't go to college, it is okay that he also works. As long as he's doing something, it's good. I'm not a parent, so I can't really say how hard things are, but I'm just saying it from my perspective as I was the student struggling. I'm still a student struggling. You know, it's tough to work, go to work, come, you're tired. I used to work as a CNA night shift. And then in the morning, I'll go to class. I'm falling asleep in class. Some class I had to repeat 2 times because I failed. I was sleeping in class. If somebody I didn't value education, I would have given up a long time ago. But I didn't, and I'm not, and I won't. So, as a person who value education and learning and really wanting a better life for herself, and also as the oldest child wanting to make sure that I am financially stable and secure to take care of my elder parents eventually, I know how hard it is. So Support your children. I know you want the best for them, but don't just tell them go to school and you don't help them financially. To every parents who really help their sons and daughters, if you bought them cars, if you paid something, if you went with them to school, meeting, basketball, you're so involved in their life. And even if you're the one helping pay for college, Yazoo, you have set them for success ahead of time. And not only that, you're helping yourself because you're getting old. The sooner they graduate, the sooner they start making money, and especially if they don't have debt, the sooner they can build wealth and help you later, so you don't have to go to nursing home. So as a son, if you're in high school, graduate. The things your parents are saying, it's not just for them, it's for you, because they don't want you to repeat the same thing that you see in your own home, the struggle that is going on. They don't want you to experience it with your children and your wife. If you graduated, don't wait. Money is always there. If you're able to work and go to school, praise the Lord, do it. If not, stay with your parents, go to school. It don't feel good, whatever you want to experience life, but in the long run, when you're my age, you're going to look back like, dang. And as a man, you need finance because you need to buy stuff for your girlfriend. This is, I get it. Girlfriends will come when you got money. I wish I waited dating and all that till I finished working, saving money for all. I wish I did that. If you graduated, right? If you graduated and you start working and you're not in school, you don't know what you want, it's not too late for you to go back. As I said, get an associate degree so that you can increase. Even in that job position, you cannot become a manager. You cannot become a manager. Do you understand? To our parents, thank you for working hard. Thank you for standing 12, 16, 7 hours in Sherka. It's not an easy job. I see you guys struggling all the time. And that's why I'm always trying to educate ourselves. I'm learning from myself and sharing the things I learned so we can better ourselves in our community. Amen. Thank you. Continue working as much as you can. Build your children so they can also hold you in that next age as you're getting older, and to give you a better life that you didn't have. Amen. Thank you so much. Please share this video with your children. I will soon again have a video about how to know your calling, or how can you find what you really want. Okay, that also took me so much. I was so confused for so many years, and I will share with you why. As a parent, guys, don't push your own idea. God, what the kid you gave me, what did you create him here for this earth to do? The sooner we know that, the better. If you notice, all these people who are successful are people doing things that God called them to do. They are born with it. They love it. They don't even see it like a job. We don't want to go to work and hate. We don't want to get a degree in certain things and we end up leaving it, going after what we love. Okay, that's a different day, different topic. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Good day.